rock music? I guess I'm just gonna like bang my head. I do work in radio, and radio's an interesting business. It's the only business where people come up to you on a regular basis, and they're like, wow, I'm so shocked you're not ugly. And I'm like, thanks, what'd you think I would look like? And most people are like, well, I don't know, I pictured you shorter, fatter, your eyes like really far apart. So you thought I was the female Vern Troyer, is what you're telling me. I'm like, thanks, that's great. And actually not too many years ago, I kind of looked like Vern Troyer, because over the past couple of years, I've actually lost 50 pounds. You make me want to take my shirt off. Yes! If this goes really bad, I'm just going to take my shirt off. Okay? Okay, I'm going to, just 2 more jokes, then the shirt comes off. Anyway. So yeah, and I've lost like 50 pounds. I was really excited about that. Only, I actually don't like being a thinner woman, because when you're a fat woman, no one fucks with you. And I like that. Like, you never have to worry about being date raped when you're fat. And I enjoy that. Because like, you can go to the bar and you see that creeper at the end of the night who just, you know, is like lurking, wants to put something in your drink, and you can have him hold your drink. Because there is not a shot in hell he wants to get in your pants. Now, people want to kidnap me. It's not good. I don't like that. But anyway, since I've lost weight, I've got a boyfriend. He's 40, I'm 27. Yes, I'm a gold digger. Yes, I am. I don't get blowjobs for free. I definitely have to get paid. That's how I roll. He lives in New York, though, and I live in D.C., so we do the whole commute. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Eastern's bus, the Chinatown bus. Yeah. You know that bus service, they speak English until you have a question about their service, and then they look at you like they've never heard of the language. It's the only bus service, right? They break down in New Carrollton, and they actually, the bus driver comes on, suddenly speaks English, and he says it's going to be 7 hours before we get another bus here. I can fucking walk to Washington in 7 hours. You're telling me 7 hours? And then on top of that, the last time, this was my last experience on Easterns, I woke up, the bus driver is driving 85 miles an hour with his knees eating noodles on the way here. I go, this is it. It's like they want you to feel like you paid $15 and your life is worth $15 every time. We have to talk pop culture, because on the Kane show, you know, I talk a lot of pop culture, a lot of celebrity dirt. Anybody sad that Oprah is done in 2010? Yes! I'm so bummed, right? My favorite part of Oprah, though, is like watching her weight transformations, like she gains weight, she loses weight. But this season was like extra great, because it was almost like she gained weight during the commercial breaks. Like, she would start the show out, right? And her face was like, it looked kind of normal. But by the end, it was like puffy. She was like coming out of her Spanx. It's like, what does that girl do? Does she have like snacks between her toes? Like they go to commercial, she gets a Cheez-It down there? Like, she just is huge. But you can't talk about Oprah, though, because she's like Scientologist. You know, it's like spies everywhere. I'll go home after this, my apartment will be torched. That's what Scientology is. And we have to read like a lot of magazines, right, for the Kane Show. But I've given up on Cosmo and Glamour, because every month they just rewrite like 5 ways to never neglect your man's balls. I can't take. It's like 5 signs his balls are lonely this winter. 10 signs he no longer wants anal. He wants you to focus on his balls. I can't do it. But recently they had this great article, 20 signs to be a better, or 20 things to do to be a better person in 2010. I was like, great. Always trying to be a better person. Number 2 on their list, this is true, was give a foot rub to a 5-year-old. I want to know, when some parent accuses me of molesting their kids starting with a foot rub, how that's going to make me a better person. Being on a sex registry list, does that help to build character? I don't know. All right, I'm going to go out on a limb on this one, but I had a very weird experience at Macy's in Tyson's Corner. Has anyone been over there recently? It's like a terrorist training camp over there. The women that work there, they are off like the B-roll from the nightly news from Afghanistan, and I'm just like looking for a pair of jeans, but they look at you like they want to blow your ass up. And I want to call like the Defense Department and say, forget like the troop surge. If you send somebody over there, you know, that could translate Al-Qaeda, you'd have more tips than waterboarding Khalid Sheikh Mohammed 100 times. I don't understand. And that was what I was ending on, which was probably not a good choice. So, I the mornings on Hot 99.5. And I have a website, heyfrase.com. So thank you.